Hello children, viewers. So in the previous class I given the introduction to refraction of light and as well as the laws of refraction. So in the laws of refraction, from the second law of refraction we defined the refractive index, and the second law of refraction can give the refractive index. So but the refractive indices are two types here. One is the absolute refractive index and second one is the relative refractive index. Both are the ratios of velocities, but here we compare the velocity of one medium with respect to the air or vacuum. Here we compare the velocity of the one medium with respect to any other medium except air or vacuum. So this is the comparison of velocity of light in one medium with respect to whom? Air or vacuum. Here this is the velocity of the light in one medium with respect to any other medium. So now coming to the absolute refractive index. So absolute refractive index is nothing but it is denoted with the letter mu suffix m. So it is the ratio of velocities of light, but it is the ratio of velocity of light in velocity of light in vacuum or air, because the velocity of light in vacuum is 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second and velocity of the light in air is also 3 into 10 power 8. That's why you can take the vacuum or air. And next velocity of light in medium. Velocity of light in medium. And for which medium you are going to calculate the absolute refractive index? In that medium the velocity, the light has some velocity, that velocity of light you have to take in the denominator. For example, so what is the absolute refractive index of water I have to find. What is the absolute refractive index of water I have to find. So for that purpose, what is the formula? The ratio of velocity of light in vacuum, it can be represented with C, letter C, by velocity of the light in water. So for example, I want to find the velocity, absolute refractive index of glass. Absolute refractive index glass, the formula is velocity of light in vacuum by velocity of the light in glass. For example, I want to find the absolute refractive index of diamond D. So that is the ratio of velocity of light in vacuum to velocity of the light diamond. If we observe these three equations, what you know, and to find the absolute refractive index of particular medium, you have to compare the velocities. Compare the velocities of light of medium with respect to whom? Vacuum. అంటే ఒక కంపల్సరీ ఎక్కడ తీసుకుంటారు, దేంతో కంపేర్ చేస్తారు వెలాసిటీ? వాక్యూమ్ ఆర్ ఎయిర్. అంటే వీఆర్ కంపేరింగ్ ద వెలాసిటీ ఆఫ్ ద లైట్ ఇన్ ఏ పర్టిక్యులర్ మీడియం విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు వెలాసిటీ ఆఫ్ ద లైట్ ఇన్ వాక్యూమ్ ఆర్ ఎయిర్. This is about the absolute refractive index. But this absolute refractive index does not have units and dimensions. How can you say that? For example, I want to find the absolute refractive index of water. How can you find? It is by dividing the velocity of light in vacuum to velocity of the light in water. What is the velocity of light in vacuum? 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. By what is the velocity of light in water? That is 2.25 into 10 power 8 meter per second. It is a ratio of velocity. That's why velocity, both have the same units. Units will be cancelled. That's why it has no units. It has no units and dimensions. No dimensions. So absolute refractive index has no units and dimensions. So now coming to the relative refractive index. Relative refractive index means what? The relative refractive index is nothing but refractive index of one medium with respect to another medium. Relative refractive index means the refractive index of one medium with respect to another medium. Here absolute refractive index means it is also relative, but it is nothing but refractive index of the medium with respect to whom? Vacuum. That is called absolute refractive index. Absolute refractive index. Relative refractive index means here refractive index of one medium with respect to other medium. So you can easily understood by using this example. For example, consider This is the surface. This is a surface separating the two media. So above the surface, let us consider there is a medium 1. And below the surface, let us consider there is a medium 2. So above the surface, what is there? Medium 1. And below the surface, what is there? Medium 2. So now let us imagine a light is traveling through medium 1 with velocity v1. Is incident on the surface, and how it enter into the next medium. To know that, you have to draw the normal. Okay, you draw the normal. Then the angle between the normal and the incident ray is known as angle of incidence. So now when it is enter into the next medium, it continues the same path. The path will be changes. That's why let us imagine it bend towards the normal. Now the light enter into the next medium is known as refracted ray. The angle between the refracted ray and normal will be called as angle of refraction. And when it is enter into the second medium, it travel with some velocity. That velocity will be considered v2. So v1 is the velocity of the light in first medium, and v2 is the velocity in the second medium, and the light is moving from where to where? First medium to second medium. Remember, the light is traveling first medium to second medium. So now the refract index of one medium with respect to another medium, and you can calculate the refract index of the second medium with respect to first medium, and you can calculate the refract index of the first medium with respect to the second medium. But I am going to find the refract index related refract index of the second medium with respect to first medium when the light is traveling from first medium to second medium. What I am going to calculate? Relative refractive index. Relative refractive index of Ri means refractive index. Relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. With respect to medium 1, I am going to calculate the relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. So that can be written as, very important, how I am writing, you have to remember. So relative refractive index of which medium? Medium 2. For which medium you are going to find relative refractive index? That medium will be right on right side. Relative refractive index of medium 2, that medium right on right side. And with respect to what medium, that you have to write the left side. So these are symbol of relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. So equal to, now you can write this relative refractive index in terms of the absolute refractive index. So the relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. No, ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తుందంటే ఈ అబ్సల్యూట్ రిఫ్రాక్ట్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ మీడియం 1, అబ్సల్యూట్ రిఫ్రాక్ట్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ మీడియం 2 పదాలలో లేదా వర్డ్స్ లో రాస్తున్నా. ఎలా అంటే, సో దట్ అబ్సల్యూట్ రిఫ్రాక్ట్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ మీడియం 2 టు అబ్సల్యూట్ రిఫ్రాక్ట్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ మీడియం 1 అంటే నథింగ్ బట్ రిలేటివ్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ మీడియం 2 with respect to 1 is nothing but it is the ratio of absolute refract index of medium 2 by absolute refract index of medium 1. So now already you know that the formula of absolute refract index. What is according to that, what is the absolute refract index of medium 2? Absolute refract index of medium 2. Absolute refract index of medium 2 is nothing but it is the formula velocity of light in vacuum to velocity of the light in medium 2. What is the absolute refractive index of medium 1? It is nothing but ratio of velocity of light in vacuum to velocity of the light in medium 1. Now substitute here. That equal to mu 2 to 1. Nothing but relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1 equal to mu 2. What is mu 2? Mu 2 means mu 2 by mu 1 equal to, what is absolute refractive index of medium 2? C by V2. What is the absolute refractive index of medium 1? C by V1. So now when you simplify, C will be cancelled and V1 come to the denominator and V1 goes to the numerator. So that's why relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1 equal to absolute refractive index of medium 1 by absolute refractive index of medium 2 by medium 1 equal to V1 by V2. V1 అంటే velocity of the light in first medium to velocity of the light in second medium. So now you can also write this relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1 in terms of the, so far you wrote the you wrote the relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1 in terms of absolute refractive indices and as well as velocities of light. Now I am going to write this formula of relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1 in terms of wavelength also, in terms of wavelength. Let us imagine the wavelength of the light in first medium will be considered lambda 1. The wavelength of the light in second medium will be considered lambda. Lambda 1 is the wavelength of the light in medium 1 and lambda 2 be the wavelength of the light in medium 2. And you know the velocity in first medium, you know the velocity in second medium. Already you know that when the light is traveling from first medium to second medium, velocity changes, wavelength changes, but frequency is constant. And you know the relation between the velocity, frequency and wavelength. What is that? V equal to n lambda, nu lambda, f lambda. But I am taking the frequency as f, that's why V equal to f lambda. This is the formula that can be gives a relation between the velocity, frequency and wavelength. So apply this equation for first medium and second medium. What you get? For first medium, V1, velocity of light in first medium is V1 equal to f lambda 1. For second medium, V2 equal to f lambda 2. Now substitute here. Relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1 equal to absolute refractive index of medium 2 by absolute refractive index of medium 1 equal to velocity of light in first medium by velocity of light in second medium. But what is the velocity of light in first medium? F lambda 1. What is the velocity of light in second medium? F lambda 2. Now simplify. FF will be cancelled. Then what you get? ఏం వస్తుంది అక్కడ మీకు? So what remains? FF will cancel. What you get? Relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1 equal to ratio of absolute refractive index of medium 2 by medium 1. It is a ratio of velocity of the light in first medium to velocity of the light in second medium, and as well as this is also equal to ratio of wavelength of the light in first medium to wavelength of the light in second medium. So this is the formula of relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. What is this formula? This formula is nothing but, so this is the relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. So now if the light goes from second medium to first medium, you can calculate the relative refractive index of the first medium with respect to second medium. So if the light goes from second medium to first medium, so far I explained that the light travels from first medium to second medium, then you find the relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. Now I am going to find the relative refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 2. So how can you wrote that? Then ఎలా రాస్తారంటే, so relative refractive index of medium 1, whom you can write right side, with respect to whom that you can write left side. Relative refractive index of medium 1 with respect to 2. Here relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. Relative refractive index of medium 2, you wrote the right side. So with respect to whom 1, that can be right on left side. Here is also same. Relative refractive index of medium 1, you wrote on right side of the mu. And with respect to medium 2, that you can write on left side. So then it can be called as what? It can be gives what? So mu relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1 can be taken as what? Mu 2 by mu 1. So on right side what is there? 2. So that you wrote on numerator. So on right side what is here? 1. So that's why the absolute refractive index of medium 1 by the absolute refractive index of medium 2. And what is the in terms of velocities? So what is the ratio? What is the relation between the absolute refractive index of and velocity of light in that medium? Inversely proportional. చూడండి ఇక్కడ అబ్సల్యూట్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ న్యూమరేటర్ లో ఉంది, దానిలో ఉన్న వెలాసిటీ ఇక్కడ ఉంది, డినామినేటర్ లో ఉంది. కాబట్టి రెండు మధ్య రిలేషన్ ఏంటి? ఇన్వర్స్లీ. కాబట్టి హియర్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో mu1. mu1 is nothing but what? C by v1. And what is mu2? C by v2. You know that absolute refractive index on medium 1 ante C by v1, absolute refractive index on medium 2 ante C by v2. So when you wrote C1 is cancelled. When you simplify, what you get? Relative refractive index of medium 1 with respect to 2 equal to ratio of absolute refractive index of medium 2 by absolute refractive index of medium 1 by absolute refractive index of medium 2. So when you simplify, v2 goes to numerator and v1 come to the denominator, v2 by v1. And again when we write the in terms of the wavelength, what you get? v2 means f lambda 2, v1 means f lambda 1. So ff will be cancelled. What remains? Lambda 2 by lambda 1. So this is the formula of whom? This is the formula of relative refractive index of medium 1 with respect to 2. And this is a formula relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. Don't confuse. Simple trick చెప్తున్నా చూడండి. ఇక్కడ రిలేటివ్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ మీడియం 2 విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు 1 అన్నప్పుడు ఏం రాయాలి? రైట్ సైడ్ ఏముంది? 2 ఉంది కదా, కాబట్టి దాని అబ్సల్యూట్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ బై దీని అబ్సల్యూట్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ అంటే 2 by 1 రాయాలి, mu2 by mu1. సో ఇక్కడ రిలేటివ్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ మీడియం 1 విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు మీడియం 2 అంటే దీనిది విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు 2 whom you are finding 1. That's why in the numerator you have to take the రైట్ సైడ్. అంటే రైట్ సైడ్ మీరు ఏ మీడియం రాస్తారో ఆ మీడియం యొక్క రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ న్యూమరేటర్ తీసుకోవాలి. లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ మీరు ఏ మీడియంతో కంపేర్ చేస్తారో ఆ మీడియం యొక్క అబ్సల్యూట్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ తీసుకోవాలి. అది గుర్తుపెట్టుకో ట్రిక్. అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐఎమ్ రైటింగ్ లైక్ దిస్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద రిలేటివ్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ మీడియం 3 విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు 1? What is the relative refractive index of medium 3 with respect to 1? అప్పుడు ఏం రాయాలి? రైట్ సైడ్ ఏముంది? ఇక్కడ 3 ఉంది కదా, దాని అబ్సల్యూట్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ అంటే mu3 బై ఏంటిది? mu2. Or for example I am writing relative refractive index of the fourth medium with respect to sixth medium 1. Relative refractive index of the fourth medium with respect to sixth medium 1 అంటే అప్పుడు ఏం రాయాలి? దీని ఫార్ములా రైట్ సైడ్ ఏముంది? ఇక్కడ మీకు 4 మీడియం అంటే అబ్సల్యూట్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫోర్త్ మీడియం బై లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ ఏముంది? అబ్సల్యూట్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ ద సిక్స్త్ మీడియం. సో ఇఫ్ యూ నో ద అబ్సల్యూట్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ యూ కెన్ ఆల్సో రైట్ ద రిలేటివ్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ ద వెలాసిటీ. సో అబ్సల్యూట్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ కు వెలాసిటీకి ఎలా ఉంటుంది? మళ్ళీ ఇన్వర్స్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్ ఉంటుంది. చూడండి ఇన్వర్స్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్ అంటే mu2 అనేది న్యూమరేటర్ లో ఉంటే దాని వెలాసిటీ డినామినేటర్ లో ఉంటుంది. mu1 అనేది డినామినేటర్ లో ఉంటే దాని వెలాసిటీ న్యూమరేటర్ లో ఉంటుంది. దిస్ అబౌట్ ద రిలేటివ్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ మీడియం 2 విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు మీడియం 1, రిలేటివ్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ మీడియం 1 విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు మీడియం 2. And next one I'm going to explain what are the factors that can be affect the refractive index. What are the factors that can be affect the refractive index? So refractive index depends on refractive index of whom? Refractive index of medium. Refractive index of medium depends on first one nature of medium. And second one it depends on velocity of light. And third one wavelength of light. And fourth one temperature. Is the temperature. So what is the relation between the refractive index and velocity of light and refractive index and wavelength of the light? already you know that. So what is that? According to the formula of relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1 equal to mu2 by absolute refractive index of medium 2 by absolute refractive index of medium 1. So that equal to velocity of the light in first medium to velocity of the light in second medium. So that equal to wavelength of the first medium to wavelength of the second medium. So what is the relation between the absolute refractive index and velocity? What is the relation between the absolute refractive index and wavelength? So they are inversely proportional. So that's why the refractive index is inversely proportional to velocity of light. The refractive index is inversely proportional to wavelength of the light, and as well as the refractive index of the medium is inversely proportional to temperature of the medium also. So the refractive index is inversely proportional to velocity of the light in that medium. The refractive index of the medium is inversely proportional to wavelength of the light in that medium. The refractive index of the medium is inversely proportional to temperature of the medium. Remember it. So this is very useful while we are explaining the formation of mirage. అంటే మిరేజ్ అనేది ఎలా ఏర్పడుతుందో అప్పుడు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయనప్పుడు యూజ్ చేస్తాను నేను. రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ ఈజ్ ఇన్వర్స్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్ టెంపరేచర్, అండ్ టెంపరేచర్ కనుక ఇంక్రీజ్ అయితే రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ డిక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది బికాజ్ దే ఆర్ ఇన్వర్స్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్. వేవ్ లెంత్ కనుక ఇంక్రీజ్ అయితే రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ డిక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది. వేవ్ లెంత్ డిక్రీజ్ అయితే రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ ఇంక్రీజెస్. హియర్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో సేమ్ రిలేషన్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ అండ్ వెలాసిటీ. Velocity increases, refractive index decreases. So velocity decreases, refractive index will be increases. And next one, I am going to explain. So what happened to when the temperature of the medium will be increases? When temperature of medium increases, what happened to refractive index by using that relation? So mu is inversely proportional to temperature. So when temperature increases, refractive index is decreases. Refractive index will be decreases and velocity will be increases. If the temperature will be decreases, refractive index of the medium increases, velocity of light is decreases. Velocity of the light will be decreases. And for example, at a particular temperature, 12 degrees Celsius, so the refractive index of medium will be considered 1.5. If the temperature will be increases to 25 degrees Celsius, what happened? The medium does not have the same refractive index. It will be what happened? It will be decreases. It will be decreased to, for example, consider 1. And what is happening? So previously it has 1.5. Now it will be decreases to 1. And nothing but when we compare these two now, at a temperature 12 degrees Celsius, temperature 25. And same medium. The medium is not changing here. For example, consider the medium is water. The medium is the water. At 12 degrees Celsius, the water, let us imagine that not exact value. So at 12 degrees Celsius, the water is having how much refractive index 1.5. But when the temperature of water will be changes 12 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees, what happened? So it become mu equal to 1. And what is happening? So the refractive index decreases. What happened? So initially at 12 degrees Celsius it become the denser, at 25 degrees Celsius it become the rarer, and the nature will be changes. And at 12 degrees Celsius it will be the behaves a denser medium. At 25 degrees Celsius it behaves like a rarer medium. Temperature changes, the denser medium may be converted to rarer, or rarer medium may be converted into denser medium. This thing happened when the temperature of the medium will be increase or decrease. So this is about the refractive index.
Like a Hellcat.